Yeah, lean back. Lean back and feel yourself. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you know you're sexy. You know you're sexy when you look in the mirror and you see a man like that. Oh, yeah. Can you feel it? When you're feeling stressed out, just look in the mirror yourself. Oh, yeah. Unless you're Kevin Secret, do not look in the mirror yourself because it will make you laugh. When you want to feel sexy time, definitely look in the mirror yourself. Sometimes I turn around and look at my own butt and I'm like, damn, that's hey man, come on, dude, that's not fair. I lost my focus. It's not what it looks like, I swear. And my father is calling me right now. You must like that image that now we're feeling mellow. This is me on a bad day. Welcome to a little lavender, everybody. I think the meditation is now to a conclusion. Yes. What's up, brother?
Namaste,
Man.
Shapiro.
Namaste. And that is a different background than we were all used to seeing, right?
Yeah.
And look at that. I see a swimming pool in the background.
Yeah, it's just it's fake background. I'm sitting in a green screen.
As we get started here, I want the theme to be resilience and overcoming and staying focused and achievement. And man, you and your family did the dream. And look at it. This is Kevin, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin is sitting in their new home. What is that? Are those speakers?
Corn.
Got a new home. Moved in yesterday, right?
Yesterday, yeah. We moved in yesterday and decided that we were going to stay in the house as we were living in a bunch of boxes. So yeah, we're in the new house, man.
Well, congratulations. It's got to feel good.
Nice.
And it's stressful. Anybody who moves knows how stressful it is. Not to mention while you're, performing and traveling. And it's nice that your family came, your mom and dad came to help. You wouldn't call them in for the hard stuff, right? When everything's going well, you don't have them come visit.
I learned my lesson with my parents. The last time I moved to Las Vegas, we were on tour and we were out for 3 weeks. And I had a very, very small window of selling my house, packing the house, getting it on a truck, doing the tour, and then having like literally a week before we opened our show in Las Vegas. And I made the mistake of having my elderly parents pack my house.
I heard it aged them.
Yeah, they're working real hard. They're sitting on the couch right over there right now, opening a whole bunch of boxes.
Patrick, congratulating you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Patrick. Always.
Mr. Brian Towers.
Who's here? Brian Towers. Thanks, man. Look at that. Oh, we got Dora Jean is here with us today.
Yeah, hi, Dora. Patrick, I'll show you some crazy fun. Yeah, this is light. This is kindergarten here. We're on our best behavior. Kevin's on his best behavior. So you probably aged yourself back then. Since I've known you, you are and I relate to you in this, kind of an overfunctioner, overachiever. Not really a lot of like forethought with the stress it just seems like a good idea. And so we do it. And then in hindsight, you go, man, I'll never do that again. And you have grown because if you were an idiot, which you're not, you would have done the same thing. You seem like you pace yourself a little bit better. Plus, how do you control the timing of some things, right? It's really tough, right? You've got a lease that's going to end. You guys have shows and stuff. You're dealing with underwriting and mortgage brokers. And it's really, really hard. Really hard.
We're playing an international show next week on top of it too, right? So,
you're going to Costa Rica?
Yeah, a lot of logistics and all that stuff. Hi, Anita.
Hi, y'all, Anita. Hey,
ding, ding, ding.
I got this weird feeling that she cohabitates with that weird photography guy. I did what I did when I was in 11th grade. Photographer guy.
You know the guy?
No, never heard of him. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I love how he sent me a private message saying, "I'm Anita's man." I was like, I know.
She sent it to me too, and I told her it was a bit, but
it's a bit.
The bit's over when you tell people it's a bit. Oh man,
news too, right? You're playing somewhere next week?
I get to do the composer showcase. We're going to do that the one original song that you said you like. Out of all this music I shared with you, it's a Craig. Here you go.
Look what she wrote.
Put her up. Yeah, put her up. That's funny. Wow. Who you calling smartass? Yeah, next time I see you, I'm gonna give you your Angel Rock back. You keep
There's
talking to
there's
Kevin like that.
50% chance it's me.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. But we both fit it. Yeah. So the one song that I finally wrote that you go, hey, that's a pretty good song. Um, we're doing that, and we got Stephen Lee's gonna play acoustic guitar, and then there's I don't know who's singing background, but there's three background vocalists. And then, I put an organ in it, like a real quiet, kind of a glue pad thing. I'm hoping that Keith gets a cello on that.
Nice.
So
When
yeah.
what day of the week is that? That's a Wednesday, right?
Yeah, you don't do anything on Wednesday because you perform on Thursdays normally.
No, but I'm out of town. I'm fly out on Tuesday.
Man, it's almost like anytime I book first of
You
all,
do. It's
I
something
know.
that's been for 3 years. You work now not all that frequently, and I'd love to come and excuse me, let me grab this real quick. No, you come to the I want to support. I want to come out to your shows, but
It's overrated.
it seems like you've got something.
Well, I have Jolie, my wife, call your wife, Erin, and very sneakily, gently kind of figure out your travel plans. And then I book accordingly to that because
Nice.
all I need is this prick sitting in the front row just like that, staring at me while I'm singing my heart out.
Yeah, that's exactly how I watch other musicians too. I fold my arms and I just look real like fuck you, impress me.
That's funny.
That's how I look at people.
You know where that comes from?
What does it come from?
Los Angeles.
Is that what it is?
Man, when we used to tour through LA, we do a bunch of great gigs and everybody's having a good time. Get to LA, it just felt like
LA's a bitch, man.
is there some judgment here or what's going on? Do you guys
all judgy there?
don't be afraid to look silly?
Isn't it? It's completely different playing in front of a room full of musicians than it is playing in front of a room full of people that just love music. Musicians sit there and fucking analyze, and they're looking at every little detail. And
we're guilty of that. We're guilty of that too, though we may not look so angry about it. I don't know. I mean, I like Composer Showcase because it is a very supportive group that goes there, and it's just
I did it once.
Yeah, how come you don't do that more? It's so fun to showcase original music.
I have a song I'd actually like to do there, and I'd like to. What I was going to suggest, and it didn't hit me until you told me you were doing it. But I was going to suggest you and I should ask to do it on the same night. Then we can both be there.
Yeah, and I got to write another original song. That just sounds hard.
You got like this is. I don't want to say something I shouldn't be saying, but you're working a double box set right now of original material and records, right?
No, I think we laid down 5 while we were recording the basic tracks for
Who is this guy?
I don't know. It's weird. I don't recognize Schultz. Do you?
No, I don't know.
I don't know who he is.
Patrick is chiming in. Patrick's a drummer from my home state of Wisconsin, living here in Las Vegas now. He listens close to the drummer because he drives the van. I agree with you.
He drives the van, you mean? Did you misspell that?
He drives the van. That's right. Well, typically in my band, I'm the van driver. And you know what? This is why you and I are friends, is because I know that you used to be the driver too.
I did, except Mario, who we had on the podcast. He was a driver. He liked to drive, and he would drive. Anita, come on. I mean, come on. Anita, play the bit, will you? You're ruining our gig here.
These people.
I think we should stop doing podcasts because, our friends totally throw us under the bus.
Well, apparently there's only 2 episodes left.
I call it, apparently there is for now, and then we're going to do some special stuff. So it's almost sold out. That's because they heard that Kevin was out of town and I'm on it. So everyone's going to come out of the woodwork. Yeah, Mario will like to drive. I feel safer. I like driving, but I found a bunch of videos. Remember we had Rich on last week, right? That I found the video of him when we all got the flu on that run, and I got the video, and he got off the bus and he's puking outside the bus, and I'm filming it. Remember I said I went in the garage and went through a couple of boxes. I found all these DVDs. I found the original. I'll have to get this to you so we can digitize it. With the second commercial I ever did for Southwest Chem Dry, right? It's such a cute commercial. These kids are at home. They're playing with a chemistry set. They knock it over. It spills on the carpet, and the dog, which happens to be a Cocker Spaniel that looks like Melvin, which is so weird. I don't remember that part. We got the dog to carry the phone book over and drop it right on our full-page ad. And then the guy comes, and I remember hiring the kid in my acting class to do it. And it's just a really cute commercial, but going back to Rich and seeing Rich drove for us. I didn't mind having a professional focused driver, but another bandmate, not so sure about, and especially drummers, because drummers are, they're ADD. They lose their focus.
I gotta tell a really funny story.
It's better be funny because
I was asked to work with a legend, and I mixed future Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, the one and only Chubby Checker, and I was working with him for 2 nights. One night they were coming to Milwaukee. They didn't have a front of house engineer, and my buddy was kind of working with him. Yeah, name drop. That was good. You put that up so fast, man. So I mixed him.
This is true too.
I do, if considering my wife. So I mixed him, and he was 80 years old at the time, and we were going to Cleveland the next day.
Chubby Checker, piano player, right? What was his instrument? Did he just sing?
Yeah, he was a singer.
Okay, go ahead. Famous guy. I just don't know.
Well, the twist and Let's Twist Again.
Yeah, I know famous, but I don't remember seeing him perform.
This year. Anyway, he drove the bus. They were driving overnight to Cleveland, and I looked at my wife, who was at the gig, and I said, "You know what? Nothing personal, but I'm going to buy my own flight and fly to Vegas the next day because I didn't want to get on a bus with a
80-year-old. Yeah, well, you use driving. It's cathartic. There's something about it, right? There's purpose. I have trouble now being older. At night, like I get really fatigued at night. Oh, you know what? Guess what today is?
Wait, hold on. Let me guess. Hi, Sparky.
Today, hi, Sparky.
Hold on. Today
I can't think of. Put her back up.
October 28th.
Put her back up. 2025.
Today is the day of your bar mitzvah.
Today is the day, like maybe I'm guessing 34, 35 years ago, this woman right here who says, "Hi guys, I love you," or love you, not I love you, but love you. The wind was a howling. The mountain peaks were taller than they'd ever been. The rain was coming down in a kind of a sideways rain, but it was a warm rain. And the birds were chirping. The sun was blaring through the clouds in the rain. And it was the day that Sparky was born.
Is it Sparky's birthday today?
I believe it's her birthday today.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not mistaken. So happy birthday, Sparky. Kevin's going to sing for you now. Go ahead.
I've got a bottle of fake hot sauce for you.
Oh, she's Louisiana. She'll love that shit. Or no, New Orleans.
My son made you a wooden hamburger, and it's got some felt tomato and some felt cheese, and we'll throw a little seasoning on it for you. Sparky, happy birthday.
Man, you're going all out for her, huh? For her birthday. Right. Yeah, that's pretty great. Pretty great. So yeah, and it's why do you have all that fake stuff? I gotta ask.
I have an 11-year-old.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be playing with fake barbecue sauce.
Oh, that kid can cook wood like it's nobody's fucking business. He can take felt. Look at this. He can take felt pickles and tomato. You've never had anything this good. Look at the bun is made of wood. It hurt your teeth. But you are not 60. She's not 60.
I said 35 years ago. She's way off. She's
no way. Today?
Yeah. Shit. So
fucking party.
This brings me to another topic. I never understood. Speaking of Marco Tool, why people lie down, right? With their age, they lie down. I'm sorry. Yes, they lie down. So a 50-year-old's going to go, "Oh, I'm 42." Like the magic is, the secret sauce, if you will, is lie up, because like what Sparky did, right? She's, she probably just turned 37, but she's saying 60. So guess what? If you're 37 years old, even if you look like shit, right? And you tell people you're 60, what is the most common response to that?
No way. You look like shit.
No, wow. You look amazing. Because how you can't be 60?
Oh. I got it.
So you lie up to get the compliment. Everybody else lies down. I know. I'm taking that off.
Why do you always do that? Why always take that shit off?
I don't know.
Everybody here to talk with us right now.
Everybody wish.
Let's just see who pops in to split wits with you and me.
Split wits.
Where's Murray? Is Murray here today? Do we have Murray?
Oh, I'm about to kick both your asses. Murray Sawchuck here, celebrity magician. Hey, check it out. I'm doing the Dennis Bono show tomorrow. I'm going to do some close-up magic in a big room and maybe a little comedy, which is, mediocre at best. But Kevin, congratulations on the house. I would like to sleep with your wife as a housewarming present, so let me know if we can make that happen. It's magic. I'll get done and disappear quick, just like I'm going to do now. Murray Sawchuck, celebrity magician. I'm on the Dennis Bono show. I am no longer at the Stratosphere, but you can find me all over the world because I'm a celebrity magician. I am famous, and I got really great abs, too. And my wife is super hot, too. We like to take a lot of pictures. I'm about done with my little bit here, and so see you later, guys.
Look at this. Brian, BT.
Last row. Is he for Composer Showcase?
Yeah, apparently he...
It's a charity. People, you don't do comps for that.
Yeah, your buddy's got good tickets to your show.
Did you just type that out? How do you move so fast, man?
As quick as you did.
Yeah. Anyway,
Name Dropper was really good.
Brian, yeah. Well, I was looking for one like this conversation is boring, or it's Kevin time again because you were telling that was 8 minutes ago during the Chubby Checker.
Yeah.
Who's the guy's name? Yeah.
Remember this one when we talked about people that we thought were dicks?
Yeah, that didn't go so well, but I'm open to it. You shared
It went on for 3 episodes. You got to talk about. I mean, like the byproduct was ridiculous, right? This is still quote.
Wait, sorry, put that back up. We'll go back to Dora. What'd you have up? Oh, do you see what I did?
No, what did you do?
I fixed it because you had either think or don't think, but if you think, make a decision and take action on otherwise fuck off, and then you sign my name, I think.
You got 2 ands in there too. And.
Where? Hold on. Oh, and. Oh yeah, fix that, will you? That's terrible. Can you fix that on the fly?
I don't know if you can fix. Oh yeah.
You're gonna fix it with them. You're gonna put the other shit back in. Go back to Dora.
Put Dora up. I'm fixing this.
Dora. Wait. 82? No way, Dora. We just told everybody what the secret is, and here you are lying up right now.
Dora's the youngest age of our audience too. Everybody in our audience that watches this podcast is over 82.
I miss Dora. She moved to California. And then it's nice to see Dora. Hi, I'm glad you're on the show today, saying hello and paying attention. All right then,
Dora.
Do you want to do some dick segment? Because you shared a post that got a lot of attention with me, and it was kind of nice. And you said you got snowed by a professional entertainment guy that was supposed to be expert at it. You want to talk about that person?
No, I think there's magic in not naming because the people,
agree.
The people that know.
Well, right. If we only have 2 episodes left and you wanted to stretch it out, we could do that now, and it would create a lot of drama that would cause us to do more than 88 episodes. Don't you think 88 is a magic number?
I think 100's magic. 88 is wild. Although that was the year you graduated high school, right?
It's more than that. It was my grandfather's. I used to be in my grandfather's office, and he'd be on the phone with the bookie, and he'd go, "Yeah, 88," and that was his bookie number for a lot of the casinos that had online, not online, but over the phone, you could place bets, and also for his illegal bookmakers. Oh, look at Froggy's happy. What happened to 100? What are you talking about, Brian? Don't fuck with me. Excuse my language. Yes,
Froggy.
I know. That's what I was going to put up. Yeah. And then bring Greenfarb too. Go. Oh, it's like go. He wants us to go there. These people our friends want us to go talk shit about other people.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Brian Greenfarb. You can call me, and I'll happily talk all the shit in the world.
You never told him that story?
No, I think he knows.
Yeah. So let's go back to the 88 episode thing. So originally Kevin and I talked about doing this thing, and we were just doing it for fun, and it's just been fun for us, right? We're not trying to do anything with it. And if people enjoy it, great. I came up with the 88 just because it's a kind of a magical number. What's that mean?
88.
This doesn't mean 88. And is it Spanish for 88?
Spanish for 88.
Oh.
Ocho.
And then as this thing evolved, we talked about, bringing in some little harder to get special guests. We've had some amazing local friends, and you've had some friends from all over the place from touring and everything. But like, I kind of wanted to create a little bit more of a production and show and spend a month between episodes. And so the last 12 episodes would actually give us another year of a little Lavender. And I thought that, I'd reach out to, not to name drop, but we tried to get Huey Lewis to join us, and I think he still will. He was doing some, he had some hearing issues that we're working on. And Kevin, I'm talking to our audience here, but you have a huge Rolodex full of people that you could get on. And we just never really pressed it. We were under the impression, or we thought, well, we should get this thing going before we ask guests. But I'm of the school at this point, like, no, let's just spend some time and get them. And if you don't, we have a month, right? So after the 88th episode, we have 30 days to produce another show and then put it up. 69. Yeah. Why? Isn't it the same? Yeah, he's pretty funny.
The best.
Once in a while, I catch some. He posts on.
Oh my gosh! Look at Patrick. Of course, I remember Rocket 88.
What's that? That's a band
from my hometown. Yeah.
Speaking of your hometown, how is how do you feel about that win the other night, the Packers?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I think it was the first time that I've seen life in our quarterback since that magical first season where he secured his $200 million deal and then played like.
Was that how much it was?
I think it was close to 200 million. Let's ask Mr. Google.
For how many years?
I'm going to look it up right now.
That had to be 10 years. Who would do that? That's. So we've lost Sam Novak as our audience.
He signed a 4-year, $220 million extension, included a $75 million signing bonus and an average salary of $55 million. The deal guarantees him $160.3 million and makes him one of the highest paid quarterbacks in NFL history after 1 year of taking the Packers to the playoffs. I didn't like that deal. I didn't like that deal.
Well, sometimes players go through phases, and I was talking to your dad earlier, and I mentioned the Chiefs, and and this is not a sports show, by the way, but this is just what we're filling time with. So this season, you thought, oh God, Mahomes is done. Like, what's going on with this team? And now they've turned it on, and the Packers. Their friend called me and asked if the Facebook post was about me. I said, sure it was. You mean the entertainment guru that they brought in to help with the move?
No, before that post, I made a pretty interesting post earlier in the week about an old relationship in my band. And
that's not like your normal.
A lot of mileage on it too. I don't understand why these things get mileage, but
I know why, because it's not your normal. You tend to. It's promoting what you're doing, but to get real and vulnerable about what you're doing. It sounds like you wrote these out, and so you're getting some people care about you, man. So they're chiming in.
I love it. The love has been great. There was a lot of really good feedback. But yeah, I don't really post a lot of personal stuff like that. And
how about this crap? Is that right, Brian?
The Vegas entertainment family may have some minor dysfunction, but gossip benefits nobody. Minor. There's no such thing. Listen, gossip's only gossip if it isn't true, right? Or
you know what? Brian had a minor. It wasn't invasive. It was just a minor health thing that happened to him. It was no big deal. It was just minor. So I think he's going from that, right? I mean, didn't they crack his chest open and he had emergency open heart surgery? So that's minor.
You're right.
Yeah. What he means by minor is what other people. He's right in some ways, but yeah, you know what? There's a thing called fee fucking, right? All the advertisers in town, the ticket companies, and the venues jumped on this with a 4-wall model. But ultimately, as an artist, and Kevin will attest to this, you guys come out of the woodwork and burn you. And the management thing has been around forever.
I don't want to interrupt your train of thought, but I also wanted to say, yes, it's still considered gossip, even if it's true, especially if it's shared behind someone's back in a judgmental or an unkind way.
How are we doing it behind their back if we do it on the podcast? It's out in the open.
I think I'm entitled to share my fucking feelings when somebody fucking ripped me off. So,
by the way, you didn't mention his name. You pulled a Remember how Mark reacted to Johnny? Like Johnny never said Mark's name, and Johnny and Mark went nuts over it. So
Right.
I I don't think so. Let me ask you this: if that person we're talking about was to read that post on social media, would he know it's about him?
Probably. I hope so. That's
What
why
if he doesn't feel like that was his true, like his experience with it was just status? It was
that was the post I made the week earlier, that everybody's perception is their own reality, right? So my reality was very different than what his perceived reality could be, and he could, he
just
probably
business.
he probably closes his eyes and goes to sleep just fine at the end of the night, and that's fine. Everybody can live in their own bullshit too and make themselves feel less of whatever they need to feel to be able to sleep at night. Look at this guy right here, Chip Kelly, a name from the past.
What
I
up,
love
Chip?
you, Gerard. You are my favorite bandmate. Love you, Kev. Love you right back.
So what Chip is doing, ladies and gentlemen, is he's trying to rule out that he was not the guy about that post right now.
Wasn't the guy. He was not the guy. That's right. See, he's agreeing with me. I'm entitled to speak my truth, right? That's not gossip. I guess it is gossip, though, if it's behind someone's back. I guess that's what is the defining nuance about what gossip is and isn't, right?
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, it was the only team in the NFL he hadn't beat was his Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, good game nonetheless. I was taught to avoid gossip, right? It's lowbrow stuff, and expressing.
I don't really engage. I talk about my personal shit with close friends, but like
but when we get into conversation talking about other people and they're not present, it can be slippery, But if you haven't experienced someone and you're venting to a friend, but like you ever been with a group of people though, and if you listen to how a conversation starts to go, it can happen that way. And it's like, hey, let's not talk about that person, because it is a lot about perception. Then the person doesn't like the other person because they heard something somebody said. And, I'm a confrontational guy. Like if I hear something, I want to talk to the person face to face about it and call it out. But,
I give you a lot of credit for that. That's hard. It's hard to do that. It's hard to confront. It's a very interesting personality trait of yours. I've always admired that.
It's gotten me in trouble too before because, it's a different process for other people. And for me, I got anxiety trying to keep I'm afraid that I want to be able to walk down the street and hold my head up high and not like feel like I got to avoid anybody or, it's just it's just part of that thing. And if a relationship is worth it, if a relationship is worthy, it will endure and get through that little painful, pricky moment that happens, right? Learning how to do that's a different thing, right? It is hard for people. It's easy to avoid it, but getting good at like, instead of going, when you did this, you did that, hey, I feel this way, this thing happened. Like taking the blame off of that. What's that? Are you measuring your penis again?
No, I'm not.
You got a tape measure because you're moving in.
Yeah.
We're way over, man.
We're going to help unbox some things. Just send me a note. I'll text you my address. We could use about 45, 50 people. We'll buy some mac and cheese and some canned potatoes. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready to have an unboxing party.
We're out of town.
Are you busy?
You're like, oh, I didn't tell you the date yet. No, what's the date? Yeah, no, we're out of town.
We're busy.
It's a 50. Hey, man, you need any help moving? You're praying. They say no. And they say yes, and you show up,
Hey, I got to shout out a friend of ours. Came over completely, like insisted on coming over.
And sat there, drank wine, and gossiped while you guys unpacked.
No. It was amazing. And he brought the one and only Betty with him. But Mark O'Toole and Betty came to our house before we were leaving, and they insisted on helping us put some of the kitchen items in boxes. And I was like, I tried giving them some money. I tried, it wouldn't take a dime. That's the sign of a real friend. I did buy him some Chinese food though. They wanted some food.
That's the sign of they just worked on the kitchen stuff. So you can pretty much, assume one's sexuality when they stayed in the kitchen, So. Hey, where's your wine?
Thank you so much. The wine, my wine valet is not here. My wine valet is at the old place, just wrapping up some of the final things.
Yeah. Do you have a?
And I see what you're doing. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. I wasn't going to. I was pulling on. Huh, see, you were wrong. What's this? Phoenix Moving Company. Good one, Sam. Yeah, good one. He's yet to call me back.
That's great. Sam hasn't called you back?
Yeah, yeah. He was, talking about all the rifts in town politically, and I felt like I wanted to talk to him about it.
Sam's been traveling. He was just out of town.
Yeah, there was a premiere, some clown movie or some shit in L.A. Right? What is that?
There's a felt pickle.
Your son is incorrigible.
He's,
Hey, man, listen, no hang up today, right? Let's just say good day to you, much ado, whatever the expression is, and I'll see you Tuesday for 87. We're huh?
Find your words.
I don't have any, man. I'm tapped out.
All right. Good seeing you.
Can you send me a new guitar? I've stressed this one out.
What happened?
I think it's for stress, right? But I think I've actually stressed out the guitar. So, all right, it's been good.
Right. Hey, have a good night.